It's wonderful to welcome Bechstein piano back home to what was originally Bechstein Hall. Wigmore Hall is now such an established international brand, it would be wrong to go back to the original name, but the name is remembered here. It's enshrined in our main function room, in the Bechstein room. Some of the dressing rooms backstage were originally called Bechstein, so the name has moved around the hall, and after a refurbishment in 1992, it was decided to make the name more prominent again and to dedicate this room to that particular memory and to the hall's original founders. It's a very intimate space of about 540 seats where the great musicians of the world come to earn and reinforce their chamber music and their recital credentials right throughout their careers. And all of the great artists of our time want to be here. They enjoy the experience, the acoustic, which is perfect for chamber music, and performing to a very knowledgeable audience, an audience that wants you to do well. There's a very special relationship with Fauré, who performed here. Very many composer-performers have performed at the Hall right throughout its history. And the very first themed series that we presented was in 1979 around the chamber music of Gabriel Fauré. So it's appropriate that we occasionally go back to visit this very special repertoire and to bring it with French musicians. I think the musicians involved in this particular Fauré project have the music in their blood. They've been playing it for decades, and it's a mixture of young French musicians and some of their teachers. So the great tradition is handed down through the generations, and it's something that our audience will embrace very warmly.
When I started my career, I didn't play so much Fauré because, strangely enough, it was not a music that I really felt. You know, I was much closer to German music or for French music to Debussy. And then gradually I started to understand the sheer magic of this music. When I first heard of this Fauré project, of a tour quite important, I thought that would be just marvelous if we had the opportunity to have the same piano from one place to another. We all dream of performing on the same piano from one concert to another, but I mean, transporting a concert grand piano, it's not exactly like having with you a violin or even a cello. I mean, it's hardly possible. And only a very, very few pianists are able to achieve this possibility. For me, it's just, yeah, it's a dream coming true. I had this morning, when we were rehearsing, I had this feeling that the piano, the Bechstein, was just right in this concert hall. I don't know if there is something in the ceiling or in the walls that they seem to say welcome to this piano and to the sound, and it's just the perfection between the sound of the Bechstein and the acoustic of the Wigmore Hall, formerly Bechstein Hall. One thing which I enjoy so much in the Bechstein is the clarity and the definition of the sound of the basses. And I thought, well, if we have to do these Fauré recordings, that would be so much better, I think, to have this piano. There is a perfect homogeneity between bass, treble, and the upper register. The other thing I do appreciate in this piano is also the natural projection. On stage, Bechstein sounds a bit less powerful, and when you are in the audience, it's just the opposite. You know that there is this unlimited power of sound, but you just don't need it. It's there, and well.